Hello, my name is Donna Garcia and I'm an international business major. For my presentation, I will be talking about global cyber warfare. Global cyber warfare is, according to the Oxford Dictionary, defined as the use of computer technology to disrupt the activities of a state or organization, especially the deliberate attacking of information systems for strategic or military purposes. These attacks can be made from anywhere around the world because they are attacks made through a computer. There are many different types of cyber attacks, but some of the main ones are these four. Malware can be a broad term, but mainly what people think of is a computer virus that anyone can accidentally come across with. Many times, people come across this by downloading software from an untrusted source. Phishing is the fraudulent attempt to obtain sensitive information such as passwords and credit card numbers. They achieve this by impersonated trusted businesses or websites. Targeted ransomware attacks hold the victim's information hostage until they give the attacker some sort of payment, and usually if they pay, they still won't get their information back. And lastly, distributed denial of service attacks, also known as DDoS attacks, are attacks where the perpetrator makes a machine or network unavailable to its users by flooding the network with so much malicious traffic that it cannot operate normally. As the world becomes more technologically advanced, the risk of these attacks rise. This is seen as a global issue because cyber warfare is aimed to cause damage similar to that caused by actual warfare, and, for example, it can cause damage to airports, water or electrical systems, banks, government agencies, hospitals, and many more. These cause shutdowns, and cities can be affected for many days until the problem is fixed. This means that citizens would possibly be left with no water or electricity for however many days it takes to fix this. This destruction is seen as being similar to actual warfare because these citizens would not be able to get the resources that they may need. Such destructive power is a global threat because these attacks are many times nearly impossible to detect until after they have happened. In the future, this could be one of the main ways that countries attack each other. And even if there is world peace, these attacks can still be done by any normal citizen. So these attacks are possibly will never go away because of this. National security is also at risk when data is breached, specifically if it's from a government agency or an organization that works close with them. There have been many cyber war attacks globally, and these are just a few of those. In 2008, an infected USB was plugged into a laptop that was attached to the United States Central Command. It then spread itself to other systems, and this went unknowing, and was at the time referred to as the worst breach of US military computers in history. It led to the creation of the United States Cyber Command. In 2010, Myanmar was hit by a DDoS attack ahead of their 2010 general election, which was widely seen as a sham election. In 2016, the Democratic National Committee attack was when Russian hackers infiltrated the DNC computers, leading to a data breach. This is most likely one of the most heard of attacks. The CIA confirmed that this breach was made in order to help Donald Trump win the 2016 elections. In 2020, the World Health Organization was in a data breach where hackers leaked login information and credentials of staff members. Seeing that they were big in the news because of COVID-19, this could have been an attack specifically made because of this pandemic. Unfortunately, there is no real way to completely stop these attacks from happening. Governments, businesses, and organizations can try to protect themselves, though, and they can do this by being more conscious of the risk of these attacks. Though these may seem small or insignificant, using strong passwords, an antivirus, and running frequent backups are just some ways to stay protected. Additionally, investing more in the IT department is also important, and so is having a plan in case of an attack like this. Many may think that this is not a global issue worth worrying about, but experts know that if it can happen, that's already big enough of a risk. It is better for governments, businesses, and organizations to be prepared now instead of later. This is my works cited, and thanks for watching.